So this video comes from the one and only unemployed, never getting a job, forever gonna be stuck at his computer, WestJet himself.
This is his job.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's unemployed. Shut up. He's unemployed.
He's cosplaying. He's cosplaying as unemployed.
He's unemployed. But this is over the current things that has been going on with Tectone. If you're not caught up to speed, Tectone is a Twitch and Kick streamer. He's most known for being a Genshin Impact player. He loves his Genshin Impact baddies. He's just
brutal.
He loves them. He loves some 2D models, bro. 3D bitches
so tough.
out here is just, you know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Diabolical.
45-year-old Genshin player, okay? Bald
Holy.
as hell.
So bald.
Wait, I'm just stealing everything from his video right now. But anyways, we're going to jump in here with WestJet and go over what all the allegations that are against, the Tectone files that were dropped.
Massive day for the unemployed. The jail toad files just dropped. We've got a bunch of people talking about this, including lawyers who wear suits like Legal Mindset and Jizzqueef. We got the
Jizzqueef, that motherfucker.
kettle calling the pot black.
I know who you are.
Do you?
You're an evil rapist.
Oh, jeez.
Takes one to know one.
Hey, yo, what the?
Oh, bruh.
Anyway, Tectone
Holy.
off his agency despite them initiating this several months ago.
Okay, I just want to point out to everybody when it comes to Mystic Talent, they just went through some bullshit with having a scam, okay? They just had a fucking Twitch house scam when it came to them having like a $10 million fucking scam, alright? Let's just remember that before we get into them dropping Tectone, okay? Just remember that.
The civil court finds that there's reasonable grounds to believe that the respondent committed SA as well as stalking. Tectone hit with a 10-year protective order in X's assault case. The Travis County ruling requires Tectone, real name John Robertson, to...
Awful name. Sorry, Tectone.
He's
awful name.
How generic. How fucking generic.
And you know what's
John
funny?
Robertson.
Because they're going to talk about Pink Chew. And me and Flaw last night, like 1 o'clock in the morning, we were sitting there scrolling videos on Facebook, and Pink Chew pops up on my stream.
I don't even know who that is. There's too many chews for me.
I know. Essentially,
I'm chewed out.
Essentially, the video that popped up was a girl half naked in a black leather dress that was like telling me and Flaw how good of boys we've been.
Oh god.
That's Tectone's ex. That's who we're talking about here.
Oh.
200 yards away from Pink Chew. Give up firearms, delete her photos or videos, avoid all contact, and pay her 15 bans and legal fees. It runs.
I mean, that's not bad. 15 bans. You know, that's like half of a stream from Tectone.
Until January 23rd. The judge found reasonable grounds under civil law's lower evidence standard with no criminal charges filed yet, despite evidence sent to prosecutors. Basically, he can't own guns for 10 years.
They're all mags. Stop saying clips. You look stupid here.
Still don't know who Tectone is? He's a former Genshin Impact content creator who lost...
Ain't no way you just said the same thing to him. Without even watching this.
Holy.
all of his hair
It's not pre-watched.
due to stress. Oh, and he's also 42 years old.
I promise, not pre-watched.
Now, this isn't a criminal case. This was done in a civil trial, so apparently from what I hear, I'm not a lawyer, obviously, I'm a f***er, but the standard of evidence in a civil case is much lower. In criminal cases, it's evidence...
Same here,
At least he's on it.
Same here.
It's beyond a reasonable doubt. And in civil cases, you know, it's a balance of probabilities, meaning more likely than not, 50...
That's so goofy. Like, you don't have to prove anything to, like... You don't have to really prove anything. You can, it's like, you know, he said, she said, well, here's your order. It says that it's true.
50%. Testimony alone can be sufficient in civil court if the judge finds it credible, consistent, and more believable than the defense's version. So labeling Tectone a racist is still inaccurate. I'm not gonna sit
Unless you're his son, because you're just gonna call him Rape Toad. I mean, come on.
here and lie to you guys and conceal my bias. I want Tectone to be innocent. I like the guy. I don't want him to be a but at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and carry water for Tectone and a girl with information I don't have, calling her a liar and stuff like that. Anyway, Tectone said, guys, real quick, let me correct some I see being said about me. I wasn't convicted of a crime. I wasn't involved in a criminal proceeding. No, I'm not going to jail or facing any criminal punishment. Guys, this was a civil hearing with a significantly lower standard of proof than a criminal proceeding. Also, Tectone's biggest hater, Mizkif, chimed in, and also completely unrelated, but that's a pretty cool sweatshirt.
Told you guys that I was going to be getting the transcripts. Daddy's got the transcripts, okay? I'm going to preface...
Why does he have the transcripts?
Well, anybody can buy them.
Yeah, but like...
Because he hates Tectone, because Tectone pointed all the dumb shit out when it comes to him, and this guy's just trying to get him... This is the same motherfucker that was with Imaru punching holes in walls because she got more followers than him.
Slamming doors, punching holes in walls, trying to make her look bad by showing cheese.
Showing cheese, saying, oh, well, she abused her rabbits. Bro, it's not the same thing as you punching walls and having breakdowns.
I used to like
this guy is desperate.
He's desperate to get his career back together, yo.
Desperate.
Yeah, that's gonna be a far reach for that, especially streaming wise.
Especially when he's got SA shit against him.
Yep.
That's so crazy. like I have SA things about me, but let's talk about your case.
Yeah, right? Like, fuck
This before we go over this transcript and let you guys know something. I am not biased in this at all.
Oh!
Cap.
225.
Okay. I'm glad that you pointed that shit out.
That was perfect editing.
Pages of documents. Come on, bruh. You literally got a Lakari notepad talking about how much Tectone hates you. But also, I don't really think discrediting Mizkif does anything to help
Lakari
Tectone.
notepad is crazy.
Twitter, man. I'm a big fan.
And it's a
I definitely forgot about the Lakari shit. I was gonna cover that, but
bro, Lakari threw Mizkif under the bus. Said he got it from him.
wait, is that for real?
That's what Lakari said. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to pull that up. Oh,
and
shit.
Mizkif was like, that looks like a defamation case. Like, yeah.
Okay, like, you know, hit him with that
Lakari
case, bro.
Lakari literally said that he was like, I got that shit, the shit that he pulled up in that clip that was like, he literally said he got that from Mizkif. Yeah. Crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is wild. Like, this is people pointing fingers. You know what they say about pointing fingers? There's always three pointing back at you.
No, that's true at this point. Asmongold, Imaru, and Tectone.
protective order based on
Ridiculous.
as well as stalking and harassment.
I'm sure Tectone would agree here, but he is kind of he was spurking out a little too hard on Twitter and on his stream.
And then we have filings and accusations coming from this, mainly from a drop by Mizkif, who is clearly trying to put information out there that leads people away from his own case at this point.
32-year-old bald male.
Tectone has his own mental
He's
health
never
stuff.
gonna
He
outgrow
has consistent threats on social media wherein he has told his audience of over 1 million subscribers who suffer from schizophrenia. He has delusions at least once a month and they're not controlled. Well, okay. So he's allowed to tell his audience about his mental health condition if that's something that's out there and that's relevant, right?
This is a 7-hour court hearing, and obviously I can't go through all of it in my YouTube video, as well as I can't even fit that into ChatGPT to put it into Fortnite terms, so I'm not playing judge, jury, nor executioner, but I will go over some of the stuff that went pretty viral, and, you know...
It's Filthy Frank, motherfucker! It's Filthy Frank, bitch!
By the way,
What a
remember
grateful
he was
soul.
also accused of having a micro, right?
I'm gonna let you know something, chat. There
Oh,
are some
wow.
signs today that show he has a mic.
I mean, he did build his whole
Wow.
following off Genshin Impact.
Bro, come on, Miskin. Like, is this where you're gonna go with your shit? Like, come on, bro.
It's so this is childish. That's really what it is. It's childish.
Bro,
Why
come on.
are you thinking about his dick in the first place, brother? Like, leave that shit alone.
Come on, Miskiff. Come on. I mean, he's a Genshin player. I mean, come on, bro. He's already got that going for him, alright? And he's 40 years old. I mean, he's a 40-year-old Genshin player.
I feel kind of bad for the dudes with small who just caught a stray. Like, bruh, it feels like society treats them worse, man.
Who can relate?
I've also got confidential polygraph
Fucking relate.
Yo, West chat, you gotta stop with these fucking edits.
results.
Dude, this actually Saul Goodman.
So he did a polygraph test. He gave consent for it. He's under a doctor's care for low T and anxiety.
Low testosterone and Genshin Impact like white on rice.
Did you ever put your in Pink's mouth without her consent? No. Did you ever put your in her
What are these questions?
without her consent? No.
What the
Ever have
fuck?
sexual contact with Pink without her consent? No. Polygraph examination. No deception indicated.
I'm not an expert, and I genuinely don't know how effective polygraphs are, but it is interesting how Legal Mindset even got this confidential file in the first place. He has me blocked on every account, but can y'all post this under Tectone's latest tweet and please ask him if he's jealous? Thank you, showing that she can own a gun. Miskiff also claims that Tectone brought up Hassan shocking his dog in...
Yo, no fucking
Yo, what if he played this song?
no fucking way he brings up the fucking Hassan shot his dog.
So, Your Honor, as you can see, if you hit the like button, a paw print.
Shock,
Crazy.
suck your dog. Get out of here, Tectone.
Court,
That is
which is pretty
nuts.
funny. Anyway, the defendant, Pinkchu, accuses Legal Mindset of doxing her family in Tectone case. She accused YouTuber Legal Mindset of doxing her by streaming
What?
leaked, unredacted court drafts marked unofficial, sparking a county investigation and forcing her to plan a relocation for safety.
Guys, once again,
What?
if I'm going to disclose my bias, and I do have a bias here, I like Tectone.
And again, this isn't my hill to die on, but I will point out some hypocrisies and things I found interesting in the case. Yeah, so, if I can explain on that, when all these things came out, I lost a pretty large chunk of my audience, and content creators kind of have to pivot what they're doing to other topics once they lose access to a demographic. So originally, I never covered anything political or talking about, you know, white privilege, but yeah, I would say my content definitely had to find a new route on how to be successful online. You should have just said Genshin Impact was and he was tired of being a loser. Although it is kind of based how he just admitted in court that he's a grifter. Anyway, after this, a lot of...
I mean, what content creator isn't at this point besides myself?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I don't grift it anyway. I mean, that's right. The right wing suck. That's right. The left wing suck. See, I'm grifting both ways, baby.
Only wings that we like around here are chicken wings.
Damn right. Make sure they're dripping, wet. Anyways,
he's cut ties and wrote out some pretty long manifestos.
You're going to hear Judge that he would demean her by having her write and here on her face before he made her perform.
Excuse me, Tectone. Like, chill, bro.
Good lord.
Like, holy... God damn, bro. Like, I understand you're a Genshin Impact player, but... Shit.
Oral sex was to compensate for your rent, obviously.
What is this? What is this, like the plot of like a porno?
That's what I was thinking. This is a
Yo,
fucking porno plot?
50 Shades of Tectone.
This is a role play right here. I've seen this one. Wow, what a dick.
Man, he's a pussy. He ain't getting zero pussy, and all he's getting is head. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
What a dick.
What are you, Myron Gaines? You ain't even eating your girl out? Like, what the
What
fuck?
are you, DJ Khaled? Think you're too good to go down on your woman?
Yeah, like, what the fuck is wrong with you,
Yeah, that's
Tectone?
fucked.
I mean, it is abuse. I mean, you ain't taking care of your girl at the same time. Like, I don't know, Tectone. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're meeting these abuse allegations, bruh. You abusing your girl by not taking care of her?
Yeah.
I don't know, bruh. That's kind of fucked up.
I just
Can't
want to make
support
it
that.
clear here that there's an argument here that really the problem is they didn't. They ask you specifically, have you been sexually victimized in any
Holy.
way? Not sexually, but sexually victimized in any way. And your answer on July 24th was, and I presume this was no.
Bro, why are the files redacted? We got Jeffrey Epstein up in this. So what I
my
gather
God.
here is that she changed her mind after.
Didn't understand until she got out of this relationship how bad it was. And this is kind of the thing that, you know, I see in a lot of the cases where we get sexual claims filed a year, 2 years, 3 years later. We saw this in the Khan case, in the Princeton case, where you have a person that does not think they were just, that knows everything was consensual, but then they have a friend, perhaps a very activist friend, who
AKA a person that hates the fact that he quit playing Genshin Impact. Did I say that out loud?
convinces them that they were SA'd because they weren't, because of their perspective and their prerogative on this, right?
Now, a lot of this is conflicting testimony and interpretation, where most of it sort of lands on the judge. Again, not a proven criminal finding. I don't even have to defend Tectone. Like, at the end of the day, this is testimony. Anyway, Mizkif. Bro admitted to most of the things he's accused of, and he's trying to say that it's just a civil court case to diminish the reality of what happened. Tectone didn't just go to civil court. They found what he did was so bad that if he kept the videos in his phone, he would be criminally charged. You don't just get a restraining order. You don't just get a protective order, especially one for 10.
Okay, from what I understand when it comes to these kind of protective orders, you have to delete anything related to the person, and you have to make sure that you don't speak on this person. It's kind of the same situation with like a restraining order, but it's like to a higher tier. It's like one step up, where you like you can't make anything online. Obviously, online's different than what it was back then, but like you have to eliminate anything of them from your mouth. Like you have to remove their name from your mouth.
10 years in Texas where you cannot hold a gun or firearm in procession. Tectone's previous...
And I mean, the fact that he can't hold a gun, that means he's not going to be right-wing anymore.
wife
Oh
of
no.
10 years had accusations of him as well, but he had her sign an NDA to shut her up. I've had over a dozen women come forward to me thanking me for speaking about Tectone and his actions to women for decades. Don't believe anything he says. No
His
shot.
access to women?
Apparently it's like X or something like that. I've had over a dozen women come forward to me thanking me for speaking about Tectone and his actions for women for decades.
Come forward to me thanking me for speaking about Tectone and his actions to women for decades.
I just read that.
Don't believe anything he
Actions.
says. No shot I believe a woman came to you to thank you, let alone multiple women.
Jesus Christ. Twitter is wild.
Oh Lord.
Question you asked him to do when you first broke up, what did you actually ask him to do with regards to the videos? Answer, I asked him multiple times in multiple circumstances, please delete any footage you have of me because I know some of it was non-consensual. He would make collages of my videos and things
Whoa.
like that, and it was disturbing. So he
Collages is crazy work.
That is beyond.
Collages is crazy
Bro,
work.
Tectone. Bro, if
What is
you
he
out
throwing
here...
He rolling out the projector.
He's making a whole heist board of porno.
he's giving a PowerPoint.
Bro,
Holy shit,
Tectone,
Tone.
settle down, bro. Like,
He's
holy...
setting up a fucking PowerPoint of porno. Oh my god.
This is tough.
Bro, I mean, hey, he's kind of known as a gooner, alright? I mean, we know. I mean, hey, Tectone, look, we acknowledge we acknowledge our issues, but like, bruh, you acknowledge that you masturbate. What was it? You masturbate like once a day, 3 times a day. Settle down, bro. Like that's all I'm saying. Like, there's no hate here, bro. It's all love here. Half love, unless you got some weird shit going on. Just settle down on masturbating, bro. Like, same way with Lucari. Like, bro, once a week, alright? Once a week. I mean, or twice a week. Just pick a day. Tuesday, Thursday. Just pick Tuesday, Thursday. Like, you can go to Bible study on Wednesday.
Oh my god.
Go to church on Sunday.
If you go to
bring God
church
into
and
this.
doing this gooner shit, that's
Don't
another
bring
whole
God
thing.
into this. This has nothing to do with God.
Stop gooning.
Don't do
All
that.
right. All right. Look, we learned from Tom. Actually, debatable. Once we get to that story later. Remember, stop gooning, people. Just stop gooning. All right. Stop gooning.
Unless you're Wendigooning. Wendigooning is alright, kinda. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Maybe.
Spank bang, right? He was making a spank bang. Are you concerned about what he'll do if he has those? Yes. What are your concerns? He'll post them online publicly, continue to share them with more people, as he stated. Possibly, I just don't want that. I don't think anyone wants
He's not Hassan, bro. He's not showing his bros all of these videos.
that. Has he threatened you with putting those out? Yes. If he really did that, if Tectone really did that,
No respect.
that's not good.
I don't think
Yeah, bro. I mean, Tectone, if you threaten to like put out her videos, I don't know, bro. You got micro penis. Like, I don't want to see those videos. I don't want to see those videos if you got micro penis.
I don't think he would if he really has a micro penis. I don't think there's two ways to go about this. If he's really planning on putting them out, he has to not have a micro penis.
Or
Otherwise, he's
expected to embarrass
cooking himself. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, don't put them out if you got micro penis. But I mean, no, I'm just kidding.
keeping videos of your ex-partner on your phone is a good thing, even if they were recorded with consent. If one side wants to, get those videos deleted, just out of respect, you should probably do that. And even if you don't respect
When you're
your
done with a
partner, why would you
relationship, you burn that shit anyway.
Yeah, you get like rid of all the pictures, all the shit. Like, you delete all that shit. Like, it shouldn't be saved. I don't care.
If you're doing that shit, if you're doing that, you just have a vendetta.
Yeah, or you're still obsessed with the person. Like, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, you still, like, if you're not willing to delete all that content, get rid of all that stuff, and, like, delete their number out of your phone, delete old text messages, you still have a connection to that person no matter what.
Yeah.
want a goon to your ex anyway? That's kind of weird.
There was, I could say, maybe 2 or 3
Indeed.
times where he asked and then it got to the point where he didn't ask. Well, okay, but that's presumptive consent. So if you're allowing somebody to do that, that's typically presumptive consent, right? If you've done that before, it's like, this is the consent.
Better to be
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, Legal Mindset feels so, like, he seems so weird on this subject. Like, if you watch Legal Mindset's other videos, like, he's, like, loosey-goosey, funny about it. Like, this, he just feels so, it feels like he feels so weird about this subject, to be honest.
Yeah.
safe than sorry and ask every time you do something like that. Be like, yo, can I record this real quick?
Okay, would it surprise you if the investigation been suspended? I suspended it. You suspended it? Yes. And so it was your request to suspend the investigation. So once again, we're seeing the criminal investigation was dropped here. Due to all the threats and harassment, I couldn't do what the officer was requesting for my safety. But you proceed with a file.
That just seems weird. Like, you couldn't do what the officer requested because of threats and stuff like that. Like, and like, I'm not saying don't believe Pikachu or whatever her name is, but like, you have the backing of the police force, like, on this situation. Like, why would you stop if it's actually criminal? And I know,
Right.
I'm sure I'm gonna get it. I'll get it in my comments and everything. Well, women don't come forward because of such and such, because of such and such. Like, I understand that. I understand there are a lot of women that don't come forward about rape allegations or grape allegations or SA allegations because of the worry about this or that. I understand that, and I wholeheartedly believe that there is that. But we also know that the other side of the coin, where they say something and it's not true. And
Yes.
especially in this streamer world, the content creator space, we know that happens way more often than the other side of that coin.
Mm-hmm.
Filing of a protective order, yes. And hopefully after the protective order, if I feel safe and comfortable enough, I will probably most likely reopen the case. So she's trying to say she's going to reopen the criminal case.
And since the burden of proof does lie on the accuser, it'll be interesting to see if she actually does reopen the case because she did indeed get that protective order. Mizkif tells a creepy story about Tectone and Emaru and says it's been in his back pocket for a year.
Why does he
What?
always have? Why does he
See,
always have this stuff that's been sitting there for years and years and
that's
years?
That's what I just said. He's using it as a vendetta device.
Yeah, like
that's very horrible.
like bro, like you look so fucked up for this shit. Like
The more he
demon
speaks,
time.
yeah, the more he speaks on Emaru, the more it just sounds like he's still jealous of her. like, bro, get over it.
Have you seen his most recent girlfriend?
What is he even jealous of? Like,
he hates the fact that she left him.
Mm.
yeah, but
Like if
bro,
you
get
see
over
his
it. Like,
if you see his
like-
most recent girlfriend, it's Emaru 2.0.
Yeah, it's classic narcissism. It's classic narcissism. They say like, yeah, once you like break that once you break that chain and you stop allowing them to have access to like holding power over you, that's when they actually get upset because they're so full of themselves. So they're like, why are you not full of me?
Yeah,
Type shit. That's how you break them. That's how you really get to them. But
Fuck
just
their
like,
minds.
mm-hmm.
Tell you a story right now that I've had in my back pocket for a year, and I want you guys to hear it. This is alleged.
he sounds like a
Tectone
villain.
one time went to Emmy's house.
You see how he tried to avoid not getting into a lawsuit? Alleged. This is
Alleged.
alleged.
When her parents were there. And allegedly, Tectone went to her parents' house,
Allegedly.
sat down while she wasn't there, and told them that he thinks that he would be a great boyfriend for her, and that he should date her. Her parents thought that she was dating Tectone.
I mean,
I
that's
feel like that's a
unrelated to the
lie.
case, but I thought it was funny. And again,
That's
we shouldn't
a
convict
whole
Tectone
nothing
of-
burger statement. What the fuck? Why was he sitting on that? Who gives a fuck?
Because he
That was-
needs, bro, he needs something.
That was such a stupid ass insertion. Like he's just like, hey guys, don't forget that Tectone knows Emaru and Emaru was my ex and we just had this whole thing. Don't forget about me, guys. Like this is classic narcissistic behavior. He's like, oh yeah, let me spin this to make this about me somehow.
Well, in all honesty, that's what it comes to Miz. When it comes to Miz, like he's just trying to make sure he gets noticed. Because
Exactly.
His career's fallen off so much because nobody cares about him being on stream with all these, all these women and stuff, bro.
Bruh. That's so pathetic. That's actually incredibly pathetic. How can you have so much money and still be a loser?
I mean,
There's a lot of them.
that's what they
some
say. Yeah, there's a lot of Twitch streamers that are that way. They got all this money, and in all honesty, they have no success in their life.
It's because they're like trying to buy friends, or that's like their only thing to go to. Maybe I don't know.
It's just goofy. Like
They just have no reputation.
I don't understand it.
of a crime, but at the same time, we should still listen to and understand Pink Chew's position as well. I can take her seriously without declaring Tectone as guilty. Also, is a criminal charge only. You cannot be guilty of in a civil case. Like, he'd genuinely be in jail if he was a
Man, these 3D bitches. On God, I'm sticking with my 2D Genshin Impact baddies from now on. I'm straight
Holy.
up goon maxing.
So today, we're going to talk about turkey taco.
Holy.
Jesus.
Did he end the
Christ.
video with that?
Yes,
The
he
fuck?
ended the video with that.
So fucked.
Get out of here, you fucking you motherfucker.
Ugh.
You know, look, I support Tectone if he genuinely doesn't have, if he genuinely didn't essay. See, I'm using the fucking genuinely shit that he says all the time. Genuinely, if he didn't do any of these things, and it's, you know, it's he said, she said. You know, I'm just going off of that basically. I don't support, obviously I don't support SA against women or anything like that. Like, that's just, if you do that shit, please go to hell.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put it. Like, if you're a grown fucking man and you sexually assault a woman, just KYS, alright? KYS yourself.
Go dig your own grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just a terrible person. But like, I'm still gonna, until I see a criminal things against Tectone, I will side with him for now. I will survive.
Once the tickets and all that kind of shit comes out, or actually law cases,
yeah.
Lawsuits.
If it all comes out that Tectone is a sexual assaulter and he did do all these things to Pink, then yeah, I will 100% support Pink.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, you know, it's wrong if he did these things, but at this point, you know, this is a civil case, and there is less proof required for a civil case versus a criminal case. So for right now, me personally, I will say I do support Tectone and, you know, him going further and making sure that he gets everything covered, his own ass covered.
Right.
Now,
What was the collage thing alleged, or was
just at least in the court case?
are we going off? Is all this just hearsay right now?
Yeah, as far as I understand, in the court case, that's
Until there's no hard evidence, yeah. Then yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not one of those believe, you know, whatever, but like, yeah, like I don't want to instantly just support Tectone, but I also don't want to instantly support, you know, Pink if he didn't actually do anything.
Right.
Flaw, did you
Yeah.
ban somebody?
Yeah, you bought her person
Oh, okay.
thing.
All right, I was like, it randomly popped up on my thing. I'm like, oh, okay, somebody banned somebody. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, Tectone, bro, I hope everything is good. You know, I love your streams. I enjoy your content. I always love making fun of your, you know, you being a 40-year-old Genshin Impact player. I mean,
Now we gotta add on to it 40-year-old bald micro penis Genshin Impact player. Man, this is brutal. Well, I hope that these allegations turn out to just be allegations.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's kind of the way I am. Come on, Tectone. Don't be that guy. Don't be a Lakari. Oh.
Don't be a bitter ex. That's what this sounds like.
It does.
In
It feels like a bitter ex
situation. Yeah, it's like this is a Miz situation.
Mm-hmm. Don't be a Miz.
Don't be a Miz ever.